Hello and welcome to Path of Exile. This is League 3.23 and a basic guide for delving and how to delve. So it won't show you the most deepest delves, but we're going to get into how to find hidden rooms, how to do different things, just good stuff in general, and how to work with the interface for it as well. So let's do it. I'm going to be doing this demo on a level 60 or level 94 Cyclone Raider, so I have really good movement speed and decent AOE. So let's do it, and then then I'll start going over how to set this up and how to go through it smoothly. So let's visit the chart. We're going to go down, not too deep, a lot of horizontal stuff, and looks like I like doing one of these for, we'll just do this one right here. Then I'll explain all this. This is just to get a quick demo of what we're going to do in here. So let's do it. And then I'll go over everything. And I have the map on the background there. Chaos Orb. Grab that. Nice. And we're only at Delve Depth level 80, or 130. You can see that up in the top right corner. And I'll go over my build as well. Briefly, I probably should make a whole different video on how I use Cyclone down in here. And we just knock all these guys down. We get the loot. And I'm just spinning around and not pushing any buttons. All my flasks are on perma uptime. Easy stuff. So what do we get here? Alchemy, those. Gotta be careful. Oh, the amethyst, right? I'll show you what I do with those as well. Alright, let's get out of here. We're gonna go back up here. You don't want to hang out there because things can come from off screen and kill you. It's no fun. So, amethyst ring. Oh, that's actually a craftable, so I'll do that as well. Alright, let's go back to town or back to the hideout and I'll start explaining all the basics. Here we go. So the first question you might have is, how do I get this guy in here? And you just go down into your hideout, push that, decorations, and then you can search for Nico. And then you just drag them and you put them wherever you want. I put this back down here. Also, this is where you go like this, edit, decorations. Down here is where you can stop people from using your portals and that kind of thing too. So that's a nice little option thing as well. So let's we walk over to him. Oop, gotta get out of edit mode. And
Exile?
It has these options. You can sell stuff to him, but then you can visit the mine, the encampment, or you can just look at the chart. So we're gonna go this way first. We're just gonna go right in here. And you're gonna be faced with a few things. This is where you would use to launch into your chart and figure out where you want to go. I could, here I've already unlocked, so I could go there, or I can go to anything. I can't go here because it's not, it's not linked. But I can go up there, go over there, eventually, and that's how you work your way through. You can go horizontally, and it's infinite. You can go that way as far as you want, but the deeper you go, the better the loot and the tougher the monsters. Let's see. 139 depth, level 82. So that's similar to a tier 15 map in difficulty-ish. So, first time here and you're like, what is all this stuff? Well, that's how to access the chart. And when you first come here, you're going to go through here and just walk in here. And this is you're right at the very beginning, up at the very top. And you'll just do a couple of these. You kind of want to shoot for this azurite nodes at first just to get the azurite, and I'll explain why. Then we're going to go back to, you can go to the hideout, or you can go here. Now, what I usually want to do is, I open this up, and I say, okay, I want to start improving a few things. I want to be able to carry more sulfite. The sulfite is what is used when you're on the cart. It goes from here to here. Well, it takes that much sulfite, 482. Well, I want to be able to carry a ton. So far I can carry 3,800 because I want to delve for a while when I'm down here. And this will go up to, I think, 65,000. but it costs a lot to upgrade the capacity too. So right now, you can upgrade your capacity, and that's how much it would cost to do the next upgrade of 7,500. Then you have these two things. There's your general light radius. I like keeping that maxed at 150. And as you go deeper, this requires more and more light radius ability, we'll call it, as you go deeper. So you're gonna be spending this and this. You're gonna be upgrading these for a while. You know, if it starts to sink down, you're gonna have to upgrade it and get it back up to 150. This is the darkness resistance. There's dark areas down there off the trail, and I'll show you those in a second. But you want to be able to keep this at 75%. Otherwise, you're going to get in the darkness, and it's going to start stacking that debuff on you, and it's going to hurt you, and it's going to hurt you really quick. I mean, if you didn't have any anything in here, you would die in the darkness so quick. It's brutal. So you want to keep these up at 150 and 75. The flares are right here and right here. This is the dynamite for blowing up walls to go back into the hidden areas, the caves. And then the flares light up the area around you. I have mine on Shift A. You can put it on any key you want. I just like that one. And so my hand is over there automatically. Then you can upgrade the number of flares that you can carry at a time. And you can upgrade the duration that they last for, which is really nice. The other thing is, if you drop one and you walk away from it, it stops the timer. So if you come back to it, it'll still be burning for the 20 seconds, only when you're on the flare itself. The radius is similar to the light radius here, so you want to keep that up at 150 as you go deeper. Dynamites for blowing up the walls, and I have 6 of those max, and that's the damage. I'll probably upgrade these too. You can probably upgrade it right now. Let's see how high it can go. Oh, it's capped out at 125. And this is probably capped as well. No. 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 That's expensive. 250. There, we capped that one out. Okay. So, the next thing I want to work on, it seems odd, but 14 of these flares is really not enough, so I'm going to upgrade this as well. Now, I just spent, I don't know, like 24,000 azurite. You think, oh, yeah, that's no big deal. But here's the weird thing. You come over here, and you purchase from him. Oh, he's selling this. 1 million for a fractured fossil. It's a split copy. Wow. I do not have 1 million azurite. But if I did, that would be interesting. Let's see how much those sell for. Not very much. Maybe 5 divine? I don't know, 5 divine. But if you have that azurite and you're not spending on anything at all, you can actually buy these. See, it costs 300 azurite for one. But these sell, if you sell them in bulk, they'll sell for 3 chaos each. Well, that means every 100 azurite that you find is worth a chaos, and it really does work out that way. I've sold, I don't know, 1,000, easily thousands of chaos resonators for a chaos each, or for 3 chaos. So this azurite is worth 1 chaos per 100. Now these cost more, and it's not a good ratio, so I wouldn't buy these. These I can sell for 10 chaos. These I can sell for 5 chaos in bulk. Now, if you buy them singly, they're a lot cheaper. You know, they're cheaper because people, you know, buying one at a time is a pain. If you find these, I find these down here. These are worth a half a divine each when you sell them in bulk. So I always save up 10, 15 at a time, and then I sell them in bulk to the really rich players. And they don't want to sit there and buy one at a time, one at a time, one at a time. So I sell these in bulk. And most of the times, I'm the only one selling like 10. If it's late at night, I'll be the only one with a listing of 10 of these at a time. So I pretty much name my price, and I usually go 120 chaos, and they sell right out. I've found divines down here. I find this kind of stuff, and I find these rings that I craft. And I won't show you how I craft these. I mean, it's not that complicated, but just to suffice to say, I like any of these chaos rings with 22 or 23 for the implicit. All right, so we've got this part down. No problem. Let's go look for some cool stuff to do. And I'm going to zoom out. We can try this fire thing right here. So let's do that. All right, so I'm looking at this whole thing. I mean, I've been all over in here. I have a lot of fun with Delve. So we want to do this fire thing. What I notice is there's no modifiers on the area. Like sometimes you'll see a modifier, like right here. See how this area, anything in this zone will be modified. So it says monsters can't be stunned, 10% increased quantity of items found, 4% increased rarity, and pack size. That's kind of neat. And sometimes you'll find some really good modded mods. There's another one down there, a list of mods. Power charge on hit, all kinds of quantity. But we're just going to go over here. And let's do it. And it's a fire-based stuff. So let's go find out what we can get out of that. I spin around. And I use my... that map overlay on the back is nice, because then I can just do exactly what I want there. Let's go find out if there's anything hidden over here. Usually close to the start there really isn't, but occasionally there is. So I'm just looking in areas. I'm following the map, the overlay thing. There's some large flares, but I don't need to use that because this thing right here, I'll drop a flare down. I'll drop 2 flares down just for fun. This doesn't matter because this thing will give me some flares back. +2, +4. Now I have my 15 flares. Now we're going to go down here. We're going to open up this area. I'll drop one there. Oop, there's a metallic fossil. Nice. Now this might be a weird area. I'm not. Oh, there's 2 chaos worth of stuff. I sell those in bulk as well. Is this going to dead end? Good. I don't usually open up the lost armor or the lost loot. I usually don't open those too. I don't really find anything good there too often. But occasionally, maybe deeper, you'll find better stuff. There's some jewelry. I'll open that up. See, I've up in the top left. Those things are stacking up there. I'm up 35 stacks, but oh, there, and I'm taking some damage. There, and I heal. Oh, there's some lost wealth. We'll drop a flare down. Now I've got 20 seconds where I can just stand in here and no big deal. Knock this guy down, and I'm just messing around. I'm just taking my time with you guys here. Let's open that up. 2 chaos. Very nice. And now we're at the... Now this is an interesting one. Sometimes these guys will trap you in place. I don't like that, so I gotta keep moving on this. Whoa. Do a weird thing. There we go. Okay. Let's... Ooh, prehistoric riches. Interesting. Here we go. Now it gets dangerous here. You know, things can come in from the sides and still get you. Let's open up this one. Well, very nice. I'll take all those. And I'll take all those. And instead of picking from here, let's just go back to the town. I've got to get more flares anyways. They cost 5 azurite per. No big deal. So I'm going to find the next area to go to. Pretty cool so far. Alright, so I was looking at it, and usually these longer ones have a better opportunity to have hidden areas off to the side. So let's do that one. 1,600 sulfur to go. Oh. It's okay, though. And I'll show you how to get a lot of sulfur, too. Alright, so we're just zooming along here. One thing I use down here is called a thing called Purity of Elements. And what that allows me to do... Oh, get out of there. Get trapped by the explosions. That's not good. Purity of Elements allows me not to be frozen or scorched or brittled. All kinds of things. Oh, here's a wall. I'll show you this wall. Let's light this area up. Let's light a whole bunch of flares up just for fun. See this wall right here? And see on the map how it actually shows up as well? Let's see. See right here, that little symbol? These guys want to interrupt us. Drop a totem over there. All you do is just come up to it, and I have it on Shift S, and it uses right here. I'll drop another flare. Here we go. I'm going to drop it right there. There it is. And boom. And then I come in and I drop a flare inside. And we got two things here. Come on. Okay. So we got this. Nice. I'll take it. And this one. 4 dents. Those can sell for a lot too. 4, that's 16 chaos. Just for those. So they sell for 4 chaos each in bulk. I think, yeah. Jagged, 3 or 4 chaos each. Alright. We keep on going. So I'm just looking for those side areas because those things are nice. If I find resonators or starts to add up. These azurite veins, these are really nice too. You'll see those, they're kind of hidden off to the side. It gave us 156 azurite. What's that? Forgotten armor. Let's drop a totem, or not a totem, a flare down just for safety. Oh, is that red? These guys are weird. Stay out of the purple. Purple's always bad. But I'll show you a few things that I've got going on for me here. And we'll just dive back in here. And I'm just following the... It's a nice aberrant. That's what I use for chaos. I use those to make the chaos rings. I've sold those for a divine, 2 divine. Just easy crafts too. You just get lucky on the rolls. Well, let's go drop a flare there just for fun. If I'm like... Ooh, I'll take that well. Very nice. See? Ooh, I'll drop dynamite. Kaboom! Don't stand in the explosion area. Hidden loot. This was a bad one. Nothing really cool there. But you never know. Yeah. So I'm just... This is a long passageway. I picked it on purpose. We have 2 flares left. I was using way too many. I was just messing around with you guys, but usually 15 is enough. Sometimes it's not, though. You want to get more. And there's a way to do that. I'll show you how. What you can do is... Let's see. Nope. Peeking around. What is this? I'll take that. Got 4 more flares. Now we'll light up this area. Anything back here? No. Lost armor. I'll do that for the EXP and drops, whatever. Because you can't kill the things in the dark. That's why you need the light to actually make it, where... Oh, here's the thing. Drop dynamite on them. Whoa, drop the totem. Oh, resonator. This is a good one, guys. Okay. I'll drop my totem down there to protect me. Chaos. Resonator. Okay, so that's 5. 3. 5. Oh, 10. 10. 16. Oh, we got like 30 chaos out of that. 4. I don't know. Oh, I'll take this. Well, this right here is another 100. That's a chaos worth. Oh, let's go in here. I only have 1 flare left now. But if we're out, I'll show you what I can do. So we're going to use our last flare here. Now I'll take that instilling orb. And then I'll stop picking the side area apart. I'll take this. And this is pretty fun. I like it. There's lots of stuff to do. I mean, we're not even deep. This is just like the basic stuff. So I'm not going down the side areas now because I don't have any flares. I don't want to get stuck over there. Oh boy. You guys are picky, huh? I'm just gonna... Oh, this guy out, that guy out. Now the thing is, this area is dangerous even if it's... if the event here at the end is over, because there's the cart, did its thing. You gotta be careful. Now there the events is over, it's gonna drop whatever it had. Oh, a bunch of stuff, huh? Okay, I'll pick up that. And I'm using a very strict filter, so it filters out the boots and that kind of stuff. Ruined, abandoned. Okay. So, I didn't have enough flares, so all I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna come back up here, hold down shift and click, buys 15 at a time instead of clicking it. And then we go right back in here. If you go right back in, it'll still be there, you know, as long as you don't go somewhere else to reset it. Now we can just backtrack a little bit. Not very far, drop the totem there. That was worth it. And only 1. I wanted like 3 or 4, that would be nice. And it looks like we almost cleared the whole area, so was just that one area. And then you don't want to go down here because there's really not anything. This might be the way to the next area, so we don't really want to go down there. We want to use this thing to go there. So, on that run, we got, that's 20, 25, bunch of 32, and a bunch of other things. So, I don't know, over 30, about 30 chaos-ish on that run. I don't know if we had these on us. I think these were from the other one. So 30 chaos, maybe 25. I don't know. Pretty good just from that short little run. And let's click it all in there, and we'll find another spot. And a side note, my defenses, the chaos resistance of 68. What I've been doing is, I've been I craft these rings myself. The 21 chaos ring, and then I look for a roll with chaos on the other part. And then I just hope for the other stuff. Like right now, I probably don't need the mana on there. And then the ring is over here. Same thing. 19 chaos. So I could do way better than this. I'll probably work on upgrading these rings myself. And then I put chaos on here, the 14 chaos, just with a bench craft. And same thing here. And that got me all the stuff that I needed. I have the coil. This axe I bought, it was 30 divine. It had been listed for a little while, and I offered 21 divine. And the seller said, if you're going to use it, I'll sell it to you. He didn't want me flipping it. And I said, I am using it. And it is true. I am using it. It's really good. It's 950 DPS axe. Really good. And then this one is what I use to make the explode. The bleeding enemies you kill explode, dealing 5% of their maximum life as physical damage. That's just fun. That adds a lot more damage, and then it's a nice implicit corrupted roll on that as well, and just an abyssus. So if you don't have this, you can go down to something like, I got this for, I think, 50. This one was 50 chaos or 100 chaos. It wasn't very much. But that was a really good one. It was like 750 DPS or 710 DPS weapon. So that was a really good one. And then I used the -3 channeling mana cost on both rings so that this costs 0 mana. So it's just awesome. I have a good time with it. So let's go find something cool to do. Here's a couple cool things. We could do this this gem area. Let's get those. Let's go grab those gems and see what they drop. More than likely, I'll end up just vendoring the gems. You get a total of 40 quality worth of gems. You get a gem cutter's prism. So I just grab them real quick. No big deal. Oh, look how deep that area goes. I'll take that. That's worth 7 jewelers. And I just cruise on down here. Everything's popping because of the gloves. I just like that. I could use a higher DPS gloves, but I love that explosion that it does. And everything I hit bleeds and is impaled. And I have tons of. I have 5 frenzy charges and 4 endurance charges. Anything over here? Some wealth. I'll take it. So there's just tons of stuff. You know, even on short runs, perfect fossils. Those are going to be good, right? That's 30 chaos. Easy, maybe even more if you sell them in bulk. I mean, we're not doing anything special down here at all, really, guys. It's just a normal run. I've had way better runs than this. But I come out with a lot of loot out of here. And the thing is, everything's been selling for a lot more because people are so rich doing the other abyss farming map thing. So they have plenty of chaos and divines, so I sell to them and I get rich. Here we go. Well, not rich, but decent. Let's just spin these guys down. Stuff. I mean, this is just easy stuff. I definitely want to go deeper. There we go. 10, 10, and 11, 11. So we got a gem cutter's prism out of that. So let's go do this one next. See how you can just hop over it. It knows that you want to launch from there. Let's go into the Val outpost. Oh boy, these things get a little scary. Do I have enough? I do not. Glad I said scary. And here it is. So I shift click and got all those. Let's go into this area. There's cool stuff in here though. And there's bosses down deep, there's bosses as well. Delve bosses. Let's see if we can peek in here. And once you get enough of these, what do you call it? Come on, is this a long end? I'm hoping it's a dead end, but it doesn't seem to be. No, it looks like it's an area that's an offshoot of over there. Got to be careful sometimes that, you know, you can end up going down the... Here we go, this is the way. Lost armor. Usually these armors don't really drop anything, for me at least. Maybe deeper they will, but here we go. I want to clear this area out around this valves. It's like a little city down here. Underground though, of course. I just want to have these guys taken care of before I go down in there. Okay, everything cool. Turn into a ghost there a little bit. Come on. Light up this area. Oh, what is this? A little side? No. Thought maybe it was like a little dead end area. I think this goes on to the next zone, so we can kind of confirm that by going. Click that. Lights it up. Yeah, it goes that way and that way and that way. Okay, so here's the thing. If you run out of, you only get one shot to go down in here. If you die, then you don't get to go back in. But you can exit and then, or go and get more flares, but we have enough. Let's get a few more just for fun. I don't want to run out of flares down this. There we go. So now we can go in. Here we go. And I'm going to go to the right. And here, oh, it looks like this is it. Right over here is, there's two of these rooms like this that have weird stuff in them. There's chaos. Okay. I don't know what this is. Warrior. I'll light this up. Scarab. Nice. But it's dark all down in here, so I'm just dropping a bunch of these flares like mad. Oh boy. Oh, it's crazy in here. Oh my gosh, 40 portals. It's hard to click all this stuff. Travel or something. Alright, not bad. Boogie back out of here. They keep spawning too, so you just want to get out of there. There it is, and we got a bunch of stuff down in here. Was this all from this run? Yeah. Oh, it was from the gem and that. So these two runs, we got that. What is this thing? This thing is where, oh, excuse me. It showed up. It's not. Maybe. We'll just throw it now. So we got a bunch of some tier 14 maps. Nice. Nice. And a bunch of other stuff. And these. Pretty cool. Let's go find another spot. I did find something right here. This contained Inia or Aura items. Kind of curious. So, I'll be right back. What I'm going to do is I'm going to knock out a couple of these to get up that way. And I don't mind going this way anyways to just get stuff. I'll even show you this one first. Let's grab this flare. 7 flares is probably enough. This is a short run area. I'll peek in here. Usually, yeah, there's nothing. Usually, there's nothing right close to where you start like that. Let's find out. I got 6 flares. Living on the edge. Should be fine. Like, yeah, there's. Oh, get out of that stuff. Explosion stuff. dynamites. I have 6, doesn't matter. You can use dynamites to hurt the creatures too, or to interrupt them, I think. I usually don't use it until I get deeper into the delve. There, I click that. And this is an azurite node, so we're going to go, it's a level 2 azurite node, so there's like a second stage, I guess. There are level 3 azurite nodes. Just gives more azurite and it's harder. There it is. I just knock all these guys down, and I drop a totem in the middle to buff myself, and it does damage as well. But you can see I don't use any gems in my gloves or my feet, because this gives me the new ascendancies. It gives me more movement speed and life. I don't use anything in there. So what did we get? I didn't notice what we got there. Scoop them up. Let's do it again. Oh god, now I only have 5. It's a short run. I'll take that scouring thing. Nice. So you can tell, you can really tell that things can get really fast down here. Oh, there was nothing. Oh, that. Don't worry. Nice. And if it's dark, you can't hurt them, so if I wanted to, I either drag them towards the light or just like start that up. Drag them towards the light or throw down a flare. But you can get life gain on hit. That's what I have. I have life gain on hit. And I have Fortify from the armor I just got. A very nice person. I offered 170 chaos, and they said they had just found something really cool and valuable, so they said they were going to give it for free. And they gave me the chest armor for free, and it had one of the Eldritch things that does Fortify. So, as you can see, I'm getting tons of Fortify. I'm at full stacks of Fortify, so... And what do we get out of that? Much. There's 700, so that's 7 chaos just for that right there. And let's go back to town. And restock. Nice. And what is our, that's going up to that level. Let's see. Let's go to the duration. And radius can't go any higher, but I don't think it can. Yeah, it's capped out at 150, but if we go deeper, then that'll matter. Right now, 121. Let's go up to the 22 seconds. Nice. All right. I'm gonna continue to work my way over here. Is there any way we can go that way? I'll go that way. Just like that. And I'll be right back when we get over there. Even these rich veins, they offer a lot. So right there, that's over 2 chaos. Pretty cool. And here's a pure chaos. And that's 254. That should have been more, but it's a bad roll on it. Could have been 300. And we're at depth 1. What is that? Nice. I'm going to drop a flare out here. And here. Ooh, nice stuff here. Here we go. Please be lucky. Not bad. Something. And shuddering. Nice. There's these, even resonator caches just sitting like this too. There's 10. There's 20 chaos. 20 total. 19 is what I sell that for. And let's see what this is. Oh, get out of the stuff. Sealed clean. Nice. I'll drop an extra flare down there just in case it goes dark. I don't like it if it goes dark. So you got to drag those guys out of the darkness there a little bit. Oh, that's it. Got that. Can I identify that? Maybe it's good. Quicksilver. Alright, this one usually gives a goddess. I think that's like 6 chaos. And nothing that one. Alright, let's not hang out here. We'll look at what we got. It's always a good idea to re-up. What did we get? Got all those. That's nice. That's 20, 43, 43 chaos, 50 chaos just for this little run, and these two things. Yeah, with that. And shield. Nah, that's not a good one. What is this? The anvil? I don't think that's. Yeah, that's not good. All right, I'll be right back. Yeah, those actually sell for what, 5 or 10. I don't know. I have to look into the market on those. Those are actually better than I thought by a lot. Cool. And nice. Okay, we got another wall, secret area here. Oh, 300. Here we go. Drop that. I'll drop my totem. Light it up. And this well. I usually love the resonator ones. Chaos. Chisels. Pretty cool. Ooh, that guy's a tough guy. Whoa! Weird. What is this guy doing? I don't like him. Slams the ground pretty hard. That was weird. Okay, let's find out what these are. And a lot of stuff hidden. And if you guys want, go ahead and subscribe if you're not already. And then the next video I'm going to be doing is explaining how I built this Cyclone guy. I built him from scratch, and he's a raider. I don't follow any build guides. There's always going to be ways to make him improve them, but I have a lot of fun with them. And then the next video will be me diving deeper, way down deeper, to see how much more loot drops. Well, nice. Look over here real quick. We're almost to that spot already. Anything? Lost well. And more well. It's easy to miss things that. Oh, look at this. It's a dead end? No. I don't know if it is. It doesn't feel like a dead end. And it wasn't very far to this thing right here. What's that over there? Something in the corner. Pot. And let's open up this. Knock these guys down. So this is I'm not even using any, I don't press any buttons. My flasks are all on perma use, and I'll show you that in the video next time. They're just very simple, instilled, used when charges reaches full, and as you can see, they never stop. Just nice. And see how you can run right through these things? They don't even stop you. Those ice walls, those are really nice, because Cyclone just goes right through it. Oh, wait a second. Nice. Cool. And we're going to go to this next. Do I have enough flares? 10. Yeah, it's enough. It's always dangerous sitting here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to knock out all of these things for the azurite. Let's do this. Here we go. Oh, I'll take it. Alright, we're into this weird zone here. Large, flat. Oh, that's nice. Horrible. Dude, that guy's a tough guy. And if it's dark like this, oh, look how he hit hard. I gotta get some light on him. There we go. Alright, back to normal. Get a little sidetracked. Alright, so what is this? This is an abyss area. I don't like those guys that spit out those things. Get away from me. And I have Culling Strike as well, which is nice. So I have Fortified Culling Strike, Perma Onslaught at 240% or something. It's just cool. Alright. And here we go. And it's easy. I think I spent maybe 200 on my 200 chaos on my build prior to getting the weapon. The weapon upgrade was just really nice, but I don't need it for this area. I don't need it. The weapon is just so that I can go deeper. All right, what is going to drop? We got 3 jewelry, and armor. Is that it? Oh, diamond well. We might craft that up to be something cool. Okay, found fossil. And here we go. Jewelry. Bound. So we got what? How many bound fossils? Let's go look at our stuff that we got. Look at all the stuff we dropped on the ground. Alright, bound fossils. What's the price for these? Ooh, they're 6. Probably, you could probably get at least 8, maybe even 10 per. That's 60 or 70 chaos, I think. And if I'm wrong about anything, I'm just doing a quick lookup, but I think so. And then, oh, the items that drop. Okay, this one. Summon phantasms. So what this does is, these are weird items that drop. These 4 items. Actually, maybe a few more. And I'll explain. So the summoned phantasms have a 5% chance, and the raging spirits has a 5% chance to refresh their duration when they hit a rare or unique. Interesting. And let's see if we look that up with Awakened PoE trade. If we just put just those 2 things. Well, it's got some element and evasion. It shows 20, 20, 20, 16, 10 chaos. I might put that up for 30 and just see what happens. What's this one? 13% increased effect of non-cursed auras. So I'm going to look this one up, and I'm just going to put the check mark on that. I don't care about anything else. So if it just has that on there, what's the price for it? Nothing. I might put that up for like 10 chaos, or I don't know. And then, what is this? What item? Max number of skeletons. Okay. And any other good stats on it? Not really. That's not recognized. So I might drop that into the 30 chaos thing. Minions deal extra damage, spell damage, cold damage. I don't know if I don't think this is a good minion thing. I don't think so. Nah. So this I'll put those in the 20, and then this one, minions deal 30%. And then this one, 33. Minions deal life reserve. I don't know. I'll put these in a 30 thing. And what are this? Minions deal 20. What I'll do is, just in case somebody wants to mess around with this, what I'll do is this and this. I don't think these are worth that 30, but they might be. So I'll just drop them in there, and I'll move the other things over here to the 20. Maybe those will sell for 20. Oh, that's gone. Oh, there we go. I'll be right back. Oh, we gotta do this one too. Right here. So I just dropped this in the 30. I don't know, I'll put that in the 30, because I don't know the price on it, so I just do it that way. And sell this off for the jewelers. And we'll find the next area. Sometimes you're going to find areas like this, where there's no connectors, and sometimes you'll find one of these nodes will be like sticking right here. Well, in that case, if it's just a straight line between like here to here, but there's a node here, like that would be right there and there, then you know that it's going to be off to the side. Otherwise, if I had to guess, it might be like at the end of this one, and you'd go up that way. It probably is not there. It might be somewhere up here, but it's okay. But I want to get to this one, so let's go do that. Ooh, a resonator stash. There's 10, 50 chaos in total. And what's up? Ooh, come on, be something good. So I just drop a dynamite, and then the hidden well. Okay. And away we go. And a fossil. Nice. Oh, and I have very low... I don't have very much armor at all. I have 0 evasion and no spell suppression too. So this is an easy build to do. And I'm just spinning around with the life gain on hit. Keeps me alive. I don't know why these guys are up here. Pretty far away from the thing. Actually, they're a little closer. It's kind of spread out. There we go. And zoom around. Bunch of stuff dropping. I'll take the horizon orb. And let's go back there. Okay, so next up we're going to be doing this. And also, what I did with the scarabs, let's see. There are frags under scarabs. I went and bought a bunch of these for like 1 chaos each. Usually, sometimes they cost 2 if you buy them in bulk, or maybe even 3. But I got a good deal and I bought like a bunch of them, like 60 for 60 chaos. So it was a good deal. So I just run my maps, and I plop one of these in there, and I get, if you run a higher level map, you're going to get 1,500 with these cheap scarabs. If you run a tier 14, 15, you'll get 2,000 per Nico thing, so you're looking at 6,000 sulfite. You can boost that up even higher to get up to maybe 9,000 or more per map of sulfite, which is plenty for down here for now. So let's go in here and do this. That's how I get a bunch of sulfite too. And you're running maps anyway, so it's just fun. So I just do some maps and get the sulfite up and come back down in here and tear into stuff. And I just have fun. And the new weapon that I got really was a big help. The armors helped also. Having 68 chaos res is nice. It's forgiving then. Oh, let's get out of here. Why did that guy die? I'll take the rogue markers. Even sell those too. Take the frigid. What's over here? I suspect there's something. I'll take it. Rich azurite. Don't let that thing drop on your head. 200 azurite for that. That's 2 chaos. If I go that route. I have done it where I bought like 30,000 azurite worth. Here we go. Abandoned armor. Is that the only one? I don't think this is going to be good, but you never know. This gives weird modifiers. Well, there's 2 of them down here. 2 spots. Basically, they're called like delve modifiers, I guess. And you get modifiers that you can't get on items anywhere else but down in here. Like the curse on hit is where you can get a lot of curse on hit. I've been selling those. I've sold 10 of those rings for 30 chaos each. It doesn't even matter the stats. It's just that stat alone, the curse on hit. People love it. And I sell cheaper than anybody else usually, and gotta print those sell nice. Come on, everybody clear here. Take this air up. What do we get? There it is, and it's not even showing up on here. Come on. Didn't show up either. I think it's one of those. Hard to tell. Okay. Let's go see if the area to get that other area is down. I don't think so. And I don't see a way down here. So I'm looking at this map and there's no ways to get over there. So I know that it's not this way, but it might be along here. How many do we have? 4. Let's try to find our way in there, and we can wrap up the video. In the next video, I'll go over how I built the character, why I use purity of elements, and all the different things. The flasks I use, all that kind of stuff. All right, let's might be around here. We'll find it. Oh, just die. Completely avoided their character. Dunzo. Here we go. Cage match. Cage map, not match. Oh, big. I'm just looking for little side passages that might open up an area. And there'll be a wall that you have to break through. Oh. boss jewelry, so this isn't it. There'll be a wall that you break through, but instead of a room on the other side, there's it continues the passage. I'll leave the ring. We're way behind our cart now, but that's okay. Get more and more comfortable in the darkness as you do more and more delves. You can also get a bunch of life gain life regen, and then the oh, here's something. Drop a poke. And what is it? Prismatic. Not bad. Chaos regret. Just looking for the way through. We'll find it. I'll show you. Maybe this way? Maybe. Come to a thing. Nope, it's not it. How many flares? 4 flares left. You guys are tough. Onyx, those are probably good for crafting. That's why it showed up. Four flares left. It's not going to be on this side. 7 transmutes. Come on. Ooh. Not going to be here. We'll find it though. Bang. Down to 2. Oh, no. Maybe. Chance. Yep. Nope. I thought it was it. Yeah, these guys are bad. Aww. I'll take that. Get out of the explosion. What am I down to? 1? Come on. Area should be here. Come on. Down to 1 flare. There we go. Okay. Nice. Finish this out. Keep looking for that thing. Let's knock this out. We got sealed box. Sealed box, those are going to be the offerings. The goddesses. I wonder if that's the only place they come from. I know there's other, I think from like the trial, they're in there too, but probably a lot of them come from this. Shh, you guys are all over here, aren't they? I haven't even dropped the totem down because I'm afraid to stop swinging. That's how I get my life back. Okay. There's some gen on the ground. Oh no, it's not. Sealed is something else. Not the... It wasn't that. Okay. Let's go grab these and find out where this other place is. We'll find it. It's not going to be along here. I'll be right back. Okay, on an interesting area here. Drop a flare down. And I thought this was it, but it's not. There's a dead end. It's a wall on the room on the other end. Resonator. Oh, somebody wants to buy that. Go take care of that. Hidden well. Resonator. Not bad. 50 gas. He wants to buy something. And I have in Awaken Trade, if I just press F2, it says, hey, I'm down in Delve, I'll be right with you. Yeah. I'll try to get to the end quickly for him. Something on the ground there. They can heal. And I don't really have a... I have life, steel skin on. Come on. Ooh, this might be it, guys. Nope. Steel skin on left click, that removes the bleeds, but maybe over here. Come on. Oh, that's the other area. That's kind of weird that it showed that area though. It wasn't the area I wanted to go. But it is kind of weird that it showed up like over there. Okay, come on. sorry to the guy that wanted to do trade, but I can't leave here until I finish this. Doesn't leave. You could exit, but that would be it would be bad. It would set the area. Don't want that to happen. But you can't even type when you're down here because I'm spinning around. I can't slow down the types. That's nice having that macro that just says, "Hey, I'm down here. I'll be right with you." Come on, holy! Scoop all this up, and that's well, that's 700. So that's 7 chaos. And go back, fill this up, and invite that guy. Item. And it's in the 20 chaos. Oh, he wants the flask. Which one, right? I think I made that. It was easy to make. Just rolled it. And done deal. Thank you, buddy. All right. Go finish that area off. I think that area that we saw was right over here. I think it was right between here. Got some stuff down here. Drop a flare just in case. I don't like it when he makes it dark like that. What did we get? Nothing. Oh. I'll take them, even though they're not worth it. Habit to pick them up. And rings, just abandoned rings. So it's, I don't see this, so we're gonna peek around. Maybe it's over here. I'll light this area up and just explore a little bit. Now there is a formula. Come on. You're looking at the map that jump out. There is a formula that says like there's a 3, 2, 1 or something thing. I'm just not seeing it. So we've looked here and here. We're going to try over here. And let's do it. We're getting close. And the thing is, I don't even mind because I'm down here. I'm looting stuff. So it's not a bad thing. Just keeping an eye out. Ooh, here's the area. Oh, this is a hard area. Not hard, but it can be difficult. This type of event. Traveler's armor, quite so. Probably some movement speed boots or something. Or maybe movement on shield or something. Alright, let's knock all these guys down. Let's drop a totem down. I'm just having fun with this. It will be interesting if we go really deep and see what the loot looks like up there. Come on, knock those guys down. Anything? Burning ground? Alright. Yeah, it's movement speed, 25%, not bad. These will actually probably sell. I'll pick them up. And I could probably throw some life on these, and these might sell. Not bad. 10 chaos. Could be somebody that needs them. Cool. It's not. It's gonna be somewhere here then. We've looked all the way around here, and I might have missed some, but here we go. How many players do I have? 11. Let's do it. Oh, see, I wanted it to go. I wanted to go between here and here. Once we get over there, we'll look. We'll go north and look. So then I think that's going to be the issue. Could it be up here? Let's take a quick look. It shouldn't. Okay. We're just going to zip over there pretty quick. I love moving this fast. I really love it. Very cool. Just explode and everything. Oh, there, buddy. Where's that guy messing around? Okay, start the event. I suspect it's going to be up one of these passages. We'll find it. There are these guys right out. Kind of hard to see them. Need to blend in. Okay. And encrusted. I forget what that is. Oh, weird guys. I like them. I don't like the looks of them. See? Messing around with me. Gold ring. It's magic mine. With encrusted. Here we go. Blah. Might be good. I'll risk it. Okay. Dexterity, strength, intelligence, swords, critical strike. It might be worth like 10 gas to somebody. Probably is. And here we go. What's the stats? 17, 9, Steel's Frenzy on hit. Total recovery per second from life leech is doubled. 10 rarity. So the 17 isn't a good roll, but let's see. Is it worth anything? Nah. We'll put that. If you sell 60 of the rings, you get the arm, the 6-link arm. It's worth something. Let's go find the last possible place that I guess. Light that up. How many 9 left? We're looking. There's that. Is it over here? No. So I did not find it striking out. Not going to be this way. Or over here. This guy. Dangerous, these guys. I don't see it. So we went and looked all over. There's probably some formula for it. It's a lot easier when... Oh, there's one right there. Like something like this. Let me look at this map. It's not jumping out at me. But if there was one here, I would know for sure. Alright. Look at that. Essences. There's a lot of stuff to get here yet. I wish I'd gotten there. If I find it, I'll show you guys. But overall, I hope this helps you guys get an idea what Delve is like and how to do it. And you just work your way up, and you go deeper and work your way up gear-wise, and things get a lot easier when, you have more flares, they last longer, the radiuses are good, and then the loot goes up and up. So in the future videos, I'll show you, I'm going to push deeper and have a good time down there and see what happens. So with that, I hope this helps, and have a good one, guys. Enjoy. Pretty cool down here.